Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day or you probably had a great day. So today we are meeting up with a new guest. And guess what? Have you ever met anybody that just you have no idea who is going to be and you are kind of scared? I am so scared because I don't know what to expect, to be honest. Let's cross figure. So we are going to meet a singer today, a really great singer which happens to be a gospel singer. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, he might be doing something to sing for God. But anyway, let's go meet him. And guys, I'm freaking out right now. Let's go. Hello guys, I hope you're having a great day or you probably had a great day. Like I told you earlier, today we are meeting up with the new guest, which happens to be the gentleman sitting right next to me.
Hi everybody.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm amazing. Sitting here with you.
Come on, please. I'm sitting here with you, please.
Oh, come on. You made me feel good about myself now. Like, did you guys see the coat? Like, this is expensive.
Are you serious?
The man look expensive.
Look at the design you wear.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Shirt on the going in the shirt.
It's just meant to sound nice.
I'm sure those are one of the expensive clothes.
Come on, this is so bad. How are you?
I'm good.
So you're having a great day?
I'm having a great day so far.
So what did you do special today?
Special, I just came back from church.
Oh, did you pray for me?
I prayed for you. Service was great.
So God knows me before.
God knows you.
Pray for me today.
Yeah, you gotta be assured God knows you.
I know, right? So what was church?
Church was marvelous. The spirit moved around. The word was powerful. The worship was, oh my God. So yeah, you should have been there.
I know, right? Shame on you people. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on me too.
And not shame.
Oh really? You are throwing shade right now. This is not right. So we started talking, and I forgot to ask your name. Can we please have your name, sir?
My name is Bion. My name is Silver Bion Abangla. I'm from Benin.
And you're from Benin.
I
So
am.
how many languages do you speak?
I speak, let's say 4. Let's say 4.
That's a lot.
No,
So you are
I
French?
know. I have a friend who speaks like I think 12 languages.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
like, Jesus Christ.
So you speak French, English?
French, English, Fon, and Mina. Mina is a language from Togo. Togo is a country right next to Benin.
So how come you speak Mina? What happened?
Mina is not that I speak it fluently, but like I can understand what people talk and I can sing. In my album that just came out, there are some songs that I throw a little.
So
Mina is in there.
So technically you cannot speak Mina, but you can understand Mina.
Oh my God.
Come on, be honest.
She's
Give it
trying
to
to
us.
destroy my image. I don't know what I've done to her. But okay, technically I can't speak fluently Mina, but I can speak some words.
See? Thank you. So what do you do exactly?
I work in the bank industry. I'm a relationship banker in one of the banks at this place.
Wow, so you have what? Now you people understand why he's so fashionable.
Oh, please,
It looks like money, smells like money, but the way it smells really good.
Amen. Oh, thank you.
So you know, that's your friend.
I asked you earlier, do you want to be my friend?
But it's just, you know, the way my bank account is set up right now.
Please.
I might need some, you know.
If I'm a blessing to you, I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mr. Bion, I heard you.
Mr. Bion, come on, please. Bion will be fine.
I'm trying to be professional here. It's not helping me. Not at all.
Bion is fine.
Mr. Bion?
Oh my God.
So you just got an album out.
I did.
Was it your first album?
It was my first album, actually.
So
album.
in case you guys didn't know, Mr. Bion is a singer.
Bion.
Bion is a singer. A great one.
Oh, I try.
And he just put his first album out.
Glory be to God.
Which is a gospel album.
It is a gospel album.
So why did you choose to become a gospel singer?
I became a gospel singer because I came to the realization that the reason why I was created, the reason I was put on this earth was to impact, not just to live and go through my day-to-day life. Because I was always, wondering in my mind, there got to be something more to this, there got to be something deeper to just, the regular life, waking up in the morning, going to work and coming back at home. I'm like, Lord, I want to do more. And I'm like, I have this talent, and I've been writing songs all those times. Like, why don't you just, come out with an album, And Believe it or not, it's been 2 years that we've been preparing for this album, and
wow,
yeah,
2 years.
And it finally came out yesterday, so it's a joy.
I know, right? I've been listening to it. You got me, Mom. I almost went to church today because of you. The way my sleep was set up.
That's the goal. That's the goal. But I wanted to break, the spirit of the devil more, so people can go.
The devil was working, but people. I wake up this morning.
But you know the good news.
What's the good news?
He's a liar.
I know. So I'm going next week.
The devil is a liar.
Next week I'm going. So how many songs do you have in your album?
It came with 14 songs. 14 songs.
And how long did it take you to write the whole album?
How long it took me to write the whole album? There are some songs that are on it that I recorded 10 years ago. There are some songs that I've been writing for 15 years that are on the album. So it's like songs that I've been writing since it's the first album. I've been writing them for a while now.
Wow.
Yes.
And what's your favorite song you have? We all have a favorite in everything you do, okay?
Personally, they all bless me personally, but my favorite, if I have to choose, I would choose Ton Seno is the second song on the album.
What? You got to
why? Why? Because I wrote that song when I was, first of all, let me start with, in life, everybody go through the what I call the down moment, because before the testimony there have to be a test. So everybody has to go through a little bit of fire before coming out with glory. So I wrote that song when I was going through a lot of things, everything was going fishy, I would say, in my life, and I was giving God the glory still, because the Bible declares you shall give Jesus the glory. And it doesn't matter the condition you're going through, what is the trouble that you're having, God is still sitting on his throne, and that's never going to change, no matter the issue and the problem, how big your problem is. So I actually wrote that song. It's actually I won't say the only, but the first song that I wrote with the Holy Spirit. Like, I didn't took a pen, I didn't take a paper to write the song. It just came to me, and I recorded the whole song like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have to prepare. So it's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorites.
So now that you have been a gospel singer for a while now, for how many years?
I've been a gospel singer because I had a couple of singles years ago. It's been, let's say, 7 years.
7 years.
But this is the official first album.
So now it's your official first album.
Yes.
Don't you think there is actually a little pressure on you now that you are? People are looking at you like the gospel singer. They expect you to behave some kind of way. They expect you to act some kind of way. Do you think there is a little pressure on you? Or do you think you can deal with all this? Because, I would like to know. I want to know how it feels like.
There's one of my songs that I love as well. Excuse my voice, because I just sung at church and my voice is a little bit broken. But I'm going to try to sing. So that song goes like, I don't worry, I can't worry. Why would I worry? I say I don't worry, I cannot worry, no. How could I worry? So to answer your question, I don't worry about anything, because the one that is living in me is stronger and is greater than the one living in the world. So I go with him, and I know with him I'm going to be successful, I'm going to be powerful, and I'm going to be impacting what the album is supposed to do. So glory be to the Lord.
And what do you expect people to learn out of your album? How do you expect them to feel when they listen to your lyrics, to your song?
Okay, so this album, for the people that are going to listen to it, is being written in the spirit of making people want to know Jesus. It's not an album for only Christian people that are already in the Christian life, that are already living with Jesus. It's also for people that are outside of the Jesus world, and that going through the life, to the day-to-day issue, the day-to-day problems and stuff. And I'm singing the experience that I had, the testimony that I had. I'm singing the glory of Jesus. I'm singing the faithfulness of Jesus. He has never let me down. And if you listen to this message and you allow yourself to be blessed with it, I also strongly believe that you're gonna take something big out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you get to know Jesus?
I'm
curious because we all if I ask people when you decide to do something, there gotta be something that shakes
attached to it.
I know,
something
right?
that woke you up.
Like the way I woke up today here to do this interview. So we learned a lot about why you choose to become a singer, what you did, what you're doing right now. So what about we get to know you more? Your social life. Are you married?
My social
you have
life.
Children?
I'm not married. I'm single.
You have children?
I don't have any children yet.
Huh?
Yet.
So you are expecting or not?
I'm not expecting either.
Yeah, this is difficult. What do you think is the difference between being single in church and not being single in Christian and not being single in not Christian?
Being single in church, being a Christian, being single for me, because I don't want to generalize like everything. For me personally, I think being single when you're Christian, it calls you to be more attentionate, to pay more attention to what you do, to be careful with your action, be careful with where you go, be careful with the people you interact with, because when you live in the outside world, when you're a non-Christian and all, you live with yourself, you live for yourself, and you live most of the time, let's say, by yourself, and you just let to yourself to do whatever you want to do. You don't have that pressure, you don't have that respect, you don't have that faith on your body, on yourself. Me personally, as a Christian, a senior Christian, there are certain things I can do. I can have sex before marriage. I'm saying it out loud. I can.
I can't.
I cannot.
Okay, that's a not.
I cannot.
You people are not.
Yeah, I cannot.
Yes.
I cannot, as a Christian, go to nightclubs. The last time I went to nightclub, people will look at me weird, but that's just me. But the other thing is, I don't judge personally, and everybody, have the right of living their life as they choose, because the choice has been given to us. So let's come back to the single thing. Yes, I personally can go to nightclubs. I can't remember the last time I went to it.
But you went before?
Yeah, trust me. I used on Friday night, I used to be on nightclubs and be dancing like this summer. But now on Friday night, I'm at church and I'm singing. Something changed. I switched. There's been a switch over. So yeah, as I was saying, there are certain things, like specific things I can do. Anything that is gonna affect my body, because the Bible declared your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So anything that is frustrating, anything that is drawing away the Holy Spirit from you, from your vision, from what you know you better than, you don't do. Yeah.
That sounds deep.
You
got me thinking. You got me on feelings, people.
I got.
And I'm the one who's supposed to get him in his feelings. You got me thinking.
Okay, let me lay back and sleep.
Oh my God, I'm just learning a lot from you right now. And I don't even want to let you go. Okay, I don't want you to go. He's going to stay with us.
I'm not leaving yet.
Yes. So can you give us 3 words that describe you?
3 words that describe me.
Favorite question all the time. I get people to think about this.
And this is actually the question that makes you,
yes,
going your thoughts.
You better give me the right words.
That's why I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to lie to the people, and that's why I'm thinking about it. But first of all, I would say faith. I'm a person who has faith, because faith has been something it's been a weapon who's been helping me a lot through everything and anything I've been going through life. Faith is just something that makes you break through and go through doors that men are trying to close on you, and it's just a blessing. Second of all, I would say loving until until you don't want me to love you no more, I'm not gonna hate you, but I'm just not gonna love you. But I'm a loving person.
What kind of like this? You get the word. I was happy. I was like, okay, great loving. Until where did she came from?
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm a loving person. I find it really easy to interact with people and, you know, familiarize with myself with people, and also, yeah, I would say loving people. I have the tendency of trusting people, you know, very easily.
So you trust me right now?
I trust
you.
you.
If I tell you, yeah, let's go do something, you're just gonna follow me?
No, not that kind of trust. Don't the people
you just say trust.
Okay, people listen to me very carefully. There's trust and there is stupidity. Don't think you're being stupid by trusting somebody. Don't try to be, you know, the hero. No, not the hero. I'm saying in French right now. The hero when you know the other person can't satisfy you or is gonna disappoint you, because we've been living on this earth for a while now. I'm not, you know, 70 years old, but I've been living here for a while, so I know people can deceive you, people can disappoint you. So trust in people, you know, until they show you that, you know, they're not worthy of your trust. That's how I am. So I'm gonna trust in you until you show me otherwise.
It makes me feel nice about myself. Somebody trust me, people.
Now it doesn't mean if you ask me to just lay on the floor and you're gonna walk with me, I'm gonna lay.
That's not stupid.
That's being stupid.
And the last one will be, so we have faith.
We have faith, we have loving, and we have trust.
We have trust.
Yeah.
So faith, loving, trust. That's you. Register.
Yes.
Tap in. Oh my God! Thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Well, it was my
we
pleasure.
are so pleased to have you. And I'm sorry, I was focusing. Are you wearing 2 watches?
No, this is just a bracelet. This one is just a bracelet. This one is not a watch. This one is the watch.
You were talking and I was like, what?
She's like, is he crazy? Is he cool?
Is he wearing 2 watches?
No, I'm not.
Really? What do you...
No, it's not there yet. Maybe someday. We never know, because I like style. I like
know,
creating.
I really like the way you dress right now.
Thank you.
I feel like when I take 10,000 pictures of him today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
like,
it.
what do you get your fashion there?
That's the thing. I shop
that...
everywhere though. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be so expensive. It doesn't have to be cheap.
But
like everything I see that I put in. Oh, yeah, it is.
You put it so good. Like some
you.
people, they can buy expensive outfit, but they don't know. I swear to God, some people they just try but they can't. You have to be born with it. I think you were born with it.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You are very welcome, my dear.
That. Thank you.
You are very welcome, sir.
Thank you. No, sir here.
So before we
I'll start calling you ma'am.
Well,
okay. Okay.
What did I put my glasses on? So before you go, can you give us your social media where people can follow you and where they can find the link of your music and, you know?
Of course.
Let's start by Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Facebook, I have my page. Facebook is Bignon. It's Bignon, just Bignon. Bignon. My personal Facebook is gonna be Bignon de Jésus. It's gonna be the same Bignon that I just spelled, and de Jésus, D-E and Jesus. And my Instagram is gonna be Bignon as well, and my Snapchat, I believe, is gonna be Bignon as well. So yeah, Snapchat is gonna be Bignon. So most of them, like all the social media, you know, that you have, because there's so many of them now, I can't keep up with them. But I'm trying to, because I like it. So I'm trying to keep up.
It's so much fun.
I like it because the people are there. We have to reach out to them there. I had to go there. So yeah. So yeah, you just type Bignon in any of them. It's gonna show you the stuff.
Perfect. So you guys make sure you go follow Mr. Bignon. You like his page on Facebook first of all.
Thank you, man.
And you go follow him on Instagram.
Thank you.
So you can get some inspirational words.
And you go like my page because I
know.
Likes.
I know. The likes are important.
They are.
And those Instagram pictures, you got some dope ones. Go like those pictures. And follow for follow.
If you follow me, I'm gonna follow you. If you follow me, I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, you can follow me too.
If you follow me, I'll follow you right now.
No, I follow. If you follow, I'm friends. Oh my God! I had such a great time with you.
I had such a great time with you.
At first I was like, okay, this interview is going to be ended. Oh, do you
know what? When I was in the car, in my mind, the spirit was going to my mind. It was like this girl. In her mind, she thinks it's gonna be a boring interview. It's gonna be boring. And I'm like, God, she doesn't know.
I said, it's boring. At least I give
no. That's what I was thinking.
Like, oh my God, please don't give me somebody who's
that's good. Oh, trust me, because I used to work in retail, so I work with a lot of people in customer service. So I know some people they're waiting for you to say everything.
I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful. Oh, okay. Before we go, can you please tell them to subscribe to my channel?
Please, people. I don't beg people, but please, I'm asking you. Subscribe to her channel. This is the place you're gonna be blessed. This is the place you're gonna receive, instruction and receive, words for your success. This is the place where you're gonna have fun. So please listen to it, subscribe to it, and share it. She was like, go preach, boy.
Thank you so much, and thank you to you guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. And I really sincerely hope you guys listen to his album, because seriously, it's not all about prayer and stuff. There are some songs in that album that actually inspire you to be the better version of yourself. And I'm all about being the better version of yourself. You guys know that, okay? So go listen to that album. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not, but I'm pretty sure if you listen to it, there is probably this one word. And there is one thing that I think I heard that when I was little, because I used to go to church every Sunday with my parents, that say listening to gospel songs is like praying 2 times, right?
Singing is praying 2 times.
Do you say it so well?
And I have so many prayers in this song. Like if you listen to it, you just sing the song, you're gonna be praying 2 times, and you're gonna be receiving blessing you're not even expecting.
I know, right? So people will listen to the whole album, okay? I'm serious. Like they don't know. They don't know. Me as not the child, and I'm still confused.
Well,
okay guys, we will see you next time. So thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. Had such a great time. So bye guys, see you next time.
Bye.
That's a wrap.
That's it.